There was no death, no shame, no pain, just a garden, a man and a woman walking with God. But something entered the garden that day, something ancient, and everything changed. Scene 1. The serpent speaks. The serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field that the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve, curious but unaware of the trap, responded, "We may eat the fruit of the trees in the garden. But of the tree in the middle, God said, 'You shall not eat it, nor even touch it, or you will die.'" But the serpent whispered back, "You won't die. God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Scene 2. The choice. Eve looked at the tree. The fruit was pleasing to the eye. It looked good, desirable, powerful. She reached out, took it, ate, and gave it to Adam, who was with her. He ate, and their eyes were opened. Scene 3. Shame and hiding. Suddenly they knew they were naked, and for the first time they felt shame. They sewed fig leaves together, covering themselves. And when they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, they hid. Man hiding from his creator. Scene 4. The confrontation. God called out, "Adam, where are you?" Adam answered, "I heard you and I was afraid, because I was naked. So I hid." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat?" Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. And the serpent said nothing. Scene 5. The consequences. God turned to the serpent. "Because you've done this, you are cursed above all animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel." This was the first prophecy, a promise that one day a son would be born who would destroy the deceiver. To the woman, God said, "I will greatly multiply your pain in childbirth. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." To Adam, "Because you listened, the ground is now cursed. Through sweat and pain, you will eat from it, and you will return to the dust from which you came." Scene 6. The mercy in judgment. And yet in the middle of judgment, God showed mercy. He made garments of skin for Adam and Eve, clothing that required the shedding of blood. It was the first sacrifice, a covering for sin. Then he drove them out of the garden, to prevent them from eating the tree of life and living forever in a fallen state. God placed cherubim and a flaming sword at the entrance to Eden, turning every direction, guarding the way back to the tree of life. Reflection. Sin entered the world not through violence, but through a whisper, a lie wrapped in half-truth. Adam and Eve didn't fall because they hated God, but because they doubted his heart. And yet even in that moment, God did not abandon them. He covered them, and he promised a redeemer. This chapter isn't just about the fall, it's about the beginning of redemption. Next time the first children are born, but sin doesn't wait. It grows, and one brother will rise against another. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Testament Vault to see what happens next.